All right. Hello, everyone. Wow, that was great. So this is Lego Bionicle for the GBA. It is, it's a lot. It's a mess, and it's great. And I am very happy to show it off for y'all. Here on the couch, we have amyrlinn.
Hi, I'm amyrlinn.
And we have Bullets.
Hi.
All right, I think we are pretty much good to start off. I need to shout out Memory before we begin. Memory made the task for this game, and she is basically the reason why we have any speed tech at all for this game. If she had not made the task and discovered everything about this game, I wouldn't be running this here, and basically nobody would be running this game because it would be very unfun to do. This run is just full of nonsense, and it's great, so thank you, Memory, for that. We are about to start off in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so we are starting off in a short little tutorial area on the beach, and this area is mainly just to sort of show off the different, movement and controls and everything. Although that doesn't mean that we're not going to be, doing anything fun here, because coming up here, there's a couple of weird stuff we're going to do. First off, there's a jump that normally our long jump that you can see me doing right here is not long enough to get past. However, if I do a pause buffer here, I can do a curve jump. Oh, that turtle's in a great spot. I can do a curve jump that lets me get across there like that. And then here, that's just a normal jump. And then here, I don't have time to explain this, but basically, whoa, I did not mean to do that. You can do a weird series of inputs to get access to the grapple claw beforehand, and we can just pull that door out of the way instead of solving the puzzle. That's the kind of stuff that this game is about. So we're about to head into the first level here, and I'm going to start making use of something called the throw swap glitch. Amy, do you want to take over and sort of explain that?
Yeah, no problem. So there's a bunch of items and throwable abilities in this game. There's a really common one that Derek's going to equip that starts off with 150 ammo, and then there's really rare ones that do a lot of damage, but he doesn't have access to right now. So he's going to put one on L, one on R, and if he throws one and then immediately hits the other one, so you hit L then R, you use the ammo of the first one and throw the second one. So he's throwing the most powerful item in the game while only using the ammo of the cheapest, most commonly available one.
Yeah, and it's like super easy to do too. When I explained that to someone, I don't remember who, they were like, oh wow, that must be really hard. Like, no, it's just LR. And you have like the whole animation to do it. So it's like, it's not difficult at all. But it's great because I don't have to worry about ammo management for the entire run. And not only that, we're not even supposed to have access to this weapon yet this early in the run. And so everything dies in one hit to it. And that includes the boss at the end of this level. You normally have to hit it like 5 times, and it has like a full second of invincibility frames every time. Yeah, we can just one-shot it here. I'm also going to do something really silly here with this boulder. You're supposed to roll it, but if you spam the button, it goes faster. So let me get you over there. So this is that boss. You have to hit it 5 times, except you don't. So
I didn't realize there was a boss before you explained it.
It's a mini boss. It's one of those mini bosses that, that boulder did not get there. Okay, well, there we go. It's one of those mini bosses that comes back later as a regular enemy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to pick up the grapple launcher here. This is the most broken item in the game. It is ridiculous. We're going to do some very fun stuff with it. And ironically, this first level here is the first place you're supposed to use it, but we're actually going to not do that because it's very slightly faster to do a bit of a weird jump here. But don't worry, very shortly there is going to be some shenanigans with the launcher. So yeah, we're supposed to use it there, but you can just sort of do an awkward jump there to skip it.
Dude, the backing track slaps. I never really listened to it this closely before.
Yeah, kind of surprisingly good music in this game. We were sort of jamming out to the title screen music earlier while we were waiting for the run.
All 15 seconds of it.
Oh, yeah. All right, so we have cleared the underground area here, and this game is kind of structured where like each major area has like a sort of intro sequence and then 2 levels. And, usually there's like a guy that gets out of the way when you complete 2 levels, but you'll see soon we have ways of getting around those NPCs. And yeah, so we're gonna skip a lot of levels here. So this is why the grapple is great. I'm gonna get up here, sort of position myself here, and, oh, I messed up. Okay, let's try that one more time.
that's how it normally looks.
Yeah, that's how it normally looks. You just pull yourself to something. I don't trust that. Let's try that one more time. There we go. All right. And away we go. I have equipped the grapple on both L and R here, and you're really not supposed to do that. The game does not expect you to equip it twice. And so you can do some very silly stuff if you activate it while you're being pulled by it. By the way, don't worry about what we're doing right here. We just skipped 2 levels by doing that. So yeah, basically you can sort of short hop along any of the edges of the rooms in the game without falling into like water or lava or a bottomless pit or whatever. And we can use that to skip a lot of stuff. I'm gonna set up a grapple here.
Yeah, I can explain this real quick if you want.
Yeah, go for it.
So this is the same thing as the grapple, where he's going to use it twice, but he's going to pick up an item which activates a text box like that, and then he's going to get stuck in the wall, build up a bunch of momentum, and start clipping through everything in the game.
All right,
so
I'm hoping I angled this right. If
there,
it's not a big deal.
And then he's going to speed up.
Nice, got it.
And there we go.
Yeah, if you angle that wrong, it sends you to like a different part of the room, which is fine. It's just slower. So yeah, if you pull yourself into a or into anything that spawns a text box while you're being pulled by the grapple, you get stuck in a state where you can't bounce on a wall or you can't bonk on a wall, and you just sort of build up speed against it. So I think what was it? Super Mario 64 kind of stole from this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So this room here is going to be basically like one of the very few runs in the game that we do entirely as intended. So I'm going to throw it over to donations here.
Alrighty, thank you. A friendly reminder to everybody, once you go to gamesdonequick.com, you can either hit the donate button in the top right, or you can put that /donate at the end. Every donation counts. You should definitely remember to put those donations towards different incentives. Right now, we happen to have 3 open, including 2 for 30XX, which means that's going to end in about 2 hours here, and 1 for Mega Man 3. I would love to direct you all to put your donations towards the Enable Entropy Conditions incentive for 30XX, which is just past 50%. And again, we have about 2 hours left. When you're on the donation page, you say you're going to put $25 in there. Right at the bottom, there's an incentives button. Click that, put that amount towards something great. You're also entered for fantastic prizes. Even a $5 donation enters you for 3 prizes currently. That's fantastic. Again, every donation counts and changes the marathon so much. Helping with that, we had $10 here from Jordo Yeats that said, happy to be enjoying another AGDQ. Good luck to the runners. We also had a $50 donation here from Kate Farron that said, AGDQ hype. Short time watcher, first time donator, had to do it during a Bionicle game, made my childhood. We also had a $50 donation here from the Assailant that said, hey Derek, glad to see you at a GDQ event. Good luck on the run and crush it.
Thank you so much. All right. Also, thank you to everyone who's watching this who was a big fan of Bionicle. Bionicle was just like such a huge thing for me as a kid. Yeah, it's really great to be doing this here. So this is going to be very similar to that last bit where we were sort of building up speed against a wall by being pulled into an item by the grapple. This is going to be similar, but it turns out you can actually pick up an item by throwing a pebble at it. There we go. And so I'm just building up speed against this, and there we go. So, this room is basically one giant loop, so we're at the end of the room now. And there's a boss here that I'm just gonna have to dig under. If I get extremely lucky, I'll get it in one hit. It's like pixel perfect to skip the second hit, but I'm not counting on it. Okay, so gotta get him over here. And there we go, cool. We are about to enter the rapid fire portion of this video game. And by that, I mean we're gonna skip like half the game. In here, we have a grapple bit here. I don't know what this is called. It doesn't really have a name, but I'm just gonna sort of fly over there. And then we're gonna have a mini game here, a couple of mini games, in fact. By the way, you've seen me sort of entering these mini games and then exiting them. You're supposed to win them to progress, but you can just sort of quit. And it counts as winning. Yeah. We have another one of these here where I can just get up in here and this skips 2 levels. We have another mini game that we don't have to play.
Yeah, just hit the bricks.
Yeah, just hit the bricks.
Give up.
You can just leave. All right, so we're going past these guys. Goodbye.
I love the little jumping sound effect.
Oh yeah, it's great. All right, how am I on health? I'm doing good on health. That's great. Oh, well, whoops.
Would you like to revise your statement?
No, I'm still doing fine on health. So I'm gonna need like 3 full dots worth of health at the end of the game to do a trick. That's still fine. I just got sat on by a giant snowbird. Don't worry about it.
Every time you describe what something is, I'm like,
Yeah, sure.
yeah, okay.
It's Bionicle. Anything's possible.
So this is great. These are set up perfectly so you can do that. That skips 2 levels. And we're in the final area of the game now. Oh, that's a giant ostrich.
Yeah, this is
I
like
can see that at least.
this is like actually an immense amount of content that he's just like ignoring because he can just jump around the edge of the room.
Yeah. Okay, I am still... Oh, okay. I am going to have to, in the next levels room after this, I'm going to have to intentionally take a couple hits and die here so I can reset my health to have enough health for the end of the game. And you can guess what's happening here. We have now skipped 2 levels. All right, so I'm going to take some hits here, jump in the lava, take a swim.
Derek, you didn't do the bit of being like, oh no, I didn't mean to do that.
Oh no, I messed up, guys. All right. So this room, you use a lava board, and that's great. It also sucks. The lava board does not go in the direction that you want it to go, so I am not pressing the buttons that you're thinking I'm pressing. Like here, I'm gonna hold straight right, and it goes upright. It's that kind of thing, right? And it just has to do with the weird physics of the lava board and the weird geometry of the room and everything. So you just sort of got to memorize what buttons you got to press to go in the right direction. I'm going to press right there and go down right. And this room's going great. It's really unfortunate that I took that hit there and had to reset my health there. And sort of ending off here, we're coming up to the end of the game. There's still, oh man, he's in a great spot there. We're coming up to the end of the game. There's 2 more tricks I got to do here. So this room uses teleporting objects, and it's very weird. I'm not sure exactly why this works, but if you pull a small boulder to you, and then you take damage from that, and then you hold the launcher button while the launcher projectile is in motion, and then release it when you're on one of the big boulders, it teleports that boulder to where the small boulder hit you. I have no idea why, but it helps for this. So I can just sort of, there, it's teleported. And we're going to do that on this third one. This is going to move all of these big boulders over to these switches to solve this very difficult puzzle. And then I want to explain this while I have some time here. Whoa, that was the wrong button. There is a frame perfect trick coming up that I'm going to hopefully try to get first try. If not, I'm going to give myself up to 5 tries to get it before doing this next part normally. If I do hit it, it's going to basically make me invincible for the final minigame of the run, which I do have to play normally. So I'm really hoping that I can be invincible for that because it's very difficult and very annoying. So we're going to see how this goes. I'm going to concentrate here.
I've never seen him miss this.
Oh, well, I messed that up. That's not the trick. But now I have to time this. There we go. That was too early. I'm going to give myself 5 tries for this. So that's what it normally looks like, and you got to dodge those things.
I had my eyes closed. I didn't see him miss it.
That might be it? No, okay.
The Roblox oof sound effect.
Oh my god. Oh, that was so close. I have to pause on the last possible frame before entering the room. All right, I got one more try, and then I'm going to do it normally, which is significantly more difficult. That might be it. I got it. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So, flashing and flickering sprites warning for the next 30 seconds of this run. Okay, once I unpause here. Also, get ready on time. It's going to be when it fades out here. So I'm going to quit out of the game, and that's fine. So you are not supposed to be able to pause in this mini game. if you pause buffer on the last frame before entering the run, or entering the room, you can get a pause menu in the minigame. And if you get a pause menu in the minigame, then you can quit the minigame. You can just quit the game, and that puts you in a weird state where you're sort of half in the minigame and half outside the minigame, and this happens. Yeah, everything sort of falls apart at this point. So get ready on time. We're waiting on it to fade out. Time. All right. And it also sort of glitches up the ending sequence there, but that's fine. I'm gonna let the ending sequence play out while I give some shout outs here, because if any of you have played the Madanui online game, that old Flash game on the Bionicle.com website from 2001, you're gonna recognize the ending of this cutscene here. But yeah, we'll give some shout outs here. First off, what was my time for that?
It's 14:18, I think.
14:18. Okay, that's great.
Good.
Awesome. Shout outs. First off, shout out to, I guess, amyrlinn and Bullets for being here and sort of helping me through the nonsense of getting this set up. I spent a lot of time trying to get this controller set up to work, and I was bugging them throughout that whole process, and they helped out a ton with that. Shout out to thanks. Shout out to Memory once more for making the task for this game and finding basically all the speed tech. Thank you to Lego and everyone who was involved with the Bionicle franchise. And finally, shout out to that guy from the Lego speedrunning Discord who told me a few years ago that there was no way that Bionicle would ever get to GDQ. Thank you for that. Thank you.
GDQ Bionicle.
Yeah, I'm gonna hopefully be able to stall here until we get this last cutscene here. Where's Takua going? Where's he going? Where's he going? Straight into the dirt.
Yeah.
And finally here, like I said, if you played the Madanui online game from 2001, you're going to recognize this bit. Oh, he's gone. But yeah, that is the beginning screen of Madanui online game. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching this. Thank you all for giving your donations for the Prevent Cancer Foundation. My name is Derek MK. You can find me on Twitter at just DEREKMK. And yeah, I think that's all I got. Cool. Thanks, everyone.